Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't noticed, I haven't posted since
December 2017,
which was a whole year and a half ago.
I'm back!
No, I'm not. I'm just making this video because it's something that has been on my mind. If I'm looking down here, it's because I'm looking at my computer. So recently, like a week ago, I thought about something that was on my mind just because I'm always on YouTube, always watching story times, and I've been watching a bunch of funny, random, crazy story times. And I thought about it while at work. I was like, people really take advantage of others when they are in... I want to preface this next clip by saying it's not a bad thing to be an undocumented worker. It's just a thing that's hard when you're trying to speak up when something's not right. Like, bad situations, I would say. So what I'm talking about is illegal people working in the housekeeping, or whatever, cleaning, janitorial services. That's what I'm talking about. Because my mom cleans houses, I help her clean houses, like that's my job. And I've noticed, not just recently but before, that people love to kind of take advantage of people. Like, oh, this person isn't going to speak up about it, so I'm just going to keep doing it until they get mad or send me a text or something. And it's once we finish a service, sometimes the people won't be home. They'll just leave a key, or we'll have a key or whatever, and then we'll go clean, lock up, and they're supposed to leave the payment. Obviously, if I do something for you, you're gonna pay me. If you're working, you expect a payment, right? So we've been going to this same house since I was like born.
that's dramatic.
But I was really little since they started going to this house. And like, my mom has known them for years, I've known them for years, they've known me for years. And they were always cool, they always left the money and everything. Recently, these people started to basically
Forget
to leave the money, but they know we're going, so it's like, how do you forget to leave money? And my mom just texts them like a little cell text, like, hey, for next time, you just owe me 2 times because I'm gonna be doing today, and then the next time, and then you just owe me twice. Like, it's cool, it's whatever. And this has been happening a lot, and then it has accumulated to up to 4 payments.
and it's 120 each time. Do the math. I won't.
And that's a lot of money. Instead of paying when it's your turn, you're letting it accumulate, which is a lot more. It's a lot harder on somebody to pay at once. And I get it. Like, you forget, whatever. And then if someone were to forget, and then you get home and your house is fucking shiny and sparkling clean, you're like, oh shit, I forgot to leave them the money. Then send us a text like, hey, I forgot to leave you your money, want to come pick it up, I'll send it to you, whatever.
But this lady and her husband, like, just kind of disregarded it.
Oh, what? Okay, and last Friday, I told my mom, like, this is enough. They have taken advantage of you, of your services, my mom isn't undocumented, she's documented now, but still, like, it's that feeling of they're taking advantage of me because of my status, or you know. And I sent that lady a text saying, hi, you owe me 3 times, including today's, like, with today's you owe me 3 times. No, that's not what I said. I have the exact text. I'll ask my mom for it. And if I know how to answer it, I'll fucking answer it. But if I don't, I don't.
Sorry.
This lady has said, okay, my husband is in charge of paying you. He leaves you the checks, blah, blah, blah. He leaves you the money. And I told her, hi, it seems like you guys forgot to leave the payment. It's 3 times now that you owe us. And if you could just pass me your husband's phone number, we can keep in contact with him if he's the one paying for it. Like, we can remind him the day before, morning of, before we go. And she said,
Oh, I'm so sorry, Vincent.
okay, so you know you're supposed to tell your husband to leave the money, right? Just because you're sick doesn't mean you forget. And so she sends this long thing like, oh, we've been going through so much, blah, blah, blah. And I said, I completely understand. If you need to postpone or whatever, you know, we're flexible. We can stop until a month from now. And she just said, I'm so sorry, we forgot to pay you, blah, blah, blah. And she said, I'll mail it to you as soon as we get home. It is now Wednesday, and we have not received anything in the mail today from Friday. And this is what they do. They just tell us they're going to send the money. They don't send the money. Then the money's there next time we go. And at the end of the day, yes, they do leave the money, but they should be doing it when they know we're going. Why are you going to keep doing this to us? Eventually, like, what if we forget that they didn't leave the money one time? Then we're cut short, you know? This was happening with another lady. And then she's like, oh, do you have Venmo? And we were like, oh, no, what is that? And she's like, oh, it's this thing. And so I got Venmo. And ever since then, she's just says, oh, like, text me, request the money or whatever, and then I'll just send it over. And okay, problem fixed, right? And this lady, I told her about Venmo, and she just said, oh, I'll tell my husband. And nothing was ever said about that. Like, they're aware of what they're doing, I'm pretty sure. Like, you can't just come home to a house and be like, oh, this is how I left it. Like, no, it's not. And it's not okay. And I'm sure this has happened to many other people that don't speak up because of their status, their whatever. And it's something that we should be talking about. It's something serious, and it's something that should be shed a light on. I don't know. But it just pisses me off so much. Like, you're being taken advantage of for something that you're taking your time on. Like, just fucking pay.
If you can't pay, cancel.
That's it. That's really it. It's not that hard. And this is my mini rant, story time, whatever. I might be hopping on here to do some more in the future. I'm not sure. But that's just really something that we should talk about and start talking about, because our moms, our dads, our uncles, our aunts, they're being taken advantage of. They're being cheated of their money. They're being cheated of their work. Like, they're worth something. Everybody's worth something. If these people that are paying for the service are going to work to pay for this, you expect to be paid at work. We expect to be paid at work too, you know? It's just ridiculous. Bye, guys.